Hey there, we're Krystal and Eric, corporate remote workers, Airbnb photographers, and now full-time van lifers. We like traveling off the beaten path and finding hidden gems along the way. If you like that too, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. And come along with us today as we post a video every day for our first 30 days in the van. All these years later, we are back at Allora Coffee. We stopped off for one of our favorite drinks in Connecticut, and it's just so crazy to be back here.
If you've seen our old videos, you would recognize this exact spot, so we couldn't pass up the opportunity to come back to the Too Loud water fountain and now new construction across the street and film a clip here like we did 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh my God.
Wow, cannot believe it. I cannot believe the ISO was so blown out. I can't believe the sound was so bad. I can't believe how freaking awkward we were on camera. I have here a pumpkin spice. It's their take on pumpkin spice.
Yeah, it's a homemade
Venado,
syrup.
I think. Yeah, homemade syrup. It tastes just like pumpkin pie.
And I have their take on a golden milk latte.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
It was our first trip during the pandemic after we had gotten out of lockdown finally, and man, it's been overwhelming for me to be back here.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be reminiscing with you today.
It's really nice. It feels so cool to come back to this place that meant so much to us at the time, and it's a perfect midway stop between Mystic and picking up the van. So we just had to pull up the highway real quick and get our drinks and get a couple steps in.
If you ever find yourself for some reason in Norwalk, Connecticut, go to Allora Coffee. The coffee's still good. All these years later.
They rebranded though, and they don't have my favorite, like they had a proprietary golden milk latte called something different, but they made me a golden milk latte anyway, which is really nice.
Off menu, special order.
Ooh.
We're gonna hit the road, we're gonna keep reminiscing, and we're gonna see you with the van probably next.
Yes, let's go get it.
This is the Connecticut we know.
It's a Saturday at 10 a.m.
Thanks for being yourself in the face of everything, as much as anybody begs you to stop. We're back. It's back. It's right here.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. I missed it, but
Yeah, pretend you heard it and watched it fire up with ease.
it did it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is so good. Oh, I feel whole again. Oh, this is such a relief. I didn't even accept the amount of stress that I've been feeling into my body, consciously, and now it's being released, and I really feel like I'm melting and I'm gonna fall asleep. Oh. Yes!
We're just ready to move back in.
Everything is ready to get moved in. We can just throw everything right back where it was and be complete. Man life.
Let's go.
Let's go! So now we are back in the van, safe and sound, and we're going to tell you a little bit about what happened, what we learned from it, and how you too could avoid this potential situation in the future.
And I think it's important to start by saying that we talked to our van builders and we talked to some other people who do van life, and we have never heard of this happening before, which supports the theory that it was kind of the marrying of a worst case situation in addition to just some newbie van life mistakes.
It was really a perfect storm of a lot of factors. So if this ever happens to you, hopefully you don't burn out your battery like we did. If you go back and watch the video, I actually admit to running the car while running the AC in the back. With our AC running, it was still almost 82 degrees in here, so I have to run the van in order to get it to just 75 degrees. What was happening was that the battery of the car was being taxed by the air conditioner of the car itself. It was also being taxed by charging the air conditioner and running off the air conditioner through the back. And then on top of that, it was the hottest day in history.
Which is why both air conditioners were running in the first place. You had started the front to give the back air conditioner a little jump. It was to the tune of 107 degrees in here, inside. So it needed a little bit of a jump start.
So that heat actually also taxed the battery. So even though the truck was on and idling, what it created through this perfect storm was a net negative battery charge that over the course of time actually burned the battery out while it was on.
This was a very interesting phenomenon because we don't know a lot about cars collectively, but I did grow up around cars and my whole family is in the car industry. And if I knew one thing, it's that a car should not die while it's on, like due to a battery. The battery should charge itself because of the alternator. So we were really scared in the moment when this had happened, because for a car to die while it's on just seems like a really bad situation. But thankfully we were able to get it to the dealer. The dealer was fantastic. They understood from the beginning that this was going to be a conversion, which was why we wanted to get it back to that specific dealer. They even talked to the conversion company, Vanture, and they've been beyond amazing as well. They came up actually with this theory, and then in discussing it with the dealer, you know, everyone kind of concluded, hey, there's nothing wrong. The battery was dead as heck. It was drained, so we needed a new battery in the car, but everything else was totally fine. And essentially we learned that if you are going to run your vehicle, obviously don't let it idle for a long time. That's not good for anyone in this situation, including the van. If you do feel like you need to drive it in order to pump some juice back into the batteries, you should actually drive it and not just run it. You should drive it or operate it above like 1500 RPMs, because that will keep it recharging.
It feels good to be able to share this with you.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can all take something from this and, you know, avoid that in the future.
We'll be better for it.
So that's going to be it for today. Like this video, subscribe for more, go back and watch all these awesome van life videos that we've done. We've done a day for every past 30 days. And they're pretty exciting because, you know, a van gets taken away. We lose it for a bit.
We hope you continue on this journey with us. I'm sure there will be more learnings along the way. So until then.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh my god.